Welcome to another screencast with Life with Tech, where we help you take back control of your tech. Good day, everyone. We just got our hands on the JotTouch, a Bluetooth stylus for the iPads. And we're going to crack the box here and take a quick look at it. The JotTouch seems really nice if it does what it says. I've used the regular Jot, the Jot Pro, for about a year now, and I really like it. Some people don't. It does take a couple of, maybe half an hour to get used to it, but it's well worth it. It's more precise. Okay, plastic packaging, very straightforward. Here's my Jot Pro. Actually, it feels about the same weight. Thought it'd be a lot heavier with the battery, but it's pretty much about the same. The discs are a lot smaller. I'm curious to see how that works. That'd be very cool. And one of the neat things too is the tip has a damper on the newer versions. The new Jot Pros have the damper too, but I'm using one of the older ones. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what else is in this box. Pull up. Okay. There we have a description of everything. The disc, printer tip, buttons, power indicators. And that's kind of neat how they made this. It's definitely different. All the things are little cards and stuck in the back. That is pretty cool. Pick me. The one thing about this JotTouch is the applications have to support the Bluetooth. But most of the main ones have already support it. Okay, how do I get this cap out? So it actually comes with an extra tip here too. I wouldn't have known that was under all of those cardboards unless I took them all out. Looks to me like it's exactly the same. They just give you an extra tip. Finally got the whole back out. Yeah, the cap part looks like it has a little groove on the end. That's why it was a little hard to get out. Okay, let's put this back in here. And we'll do a quick look again. Clip. A lot of their advertisement. Procreate. A lot of people like that app. I'm a little more fond of Sketchbook Pro here. Job ready apps. Glossary. Okay, let me Not sure if this comes with a charge or not, so we'll take a quick look. There's a little sticker over the charging port. Now supposedly this, the end of the Jot Pro, the charging part has a magnet in it, kind of like the magnets on the MacBook Pros on the side. So, oh yeah, that stays in there really good too. Yeah, that should work nicely. Okay. I have no clue how to turn this on, so let's take a look here. Thinking maybe press both buttons at the same time or something. Maybe I just don't have a charge. Oh, in between these two plastic buttons is a button, and that is the power button. And the pairing button. Oh, let me pull out my iPad mini here. Turn the brightness up a little. And let's to the Bluetooth options. I'm assuming it's going to work like other ones. I hold the button down for a few seconds until the light starts blinking, and okay, that's blinking, and I'm right. Okay, let's click the button. Pairing. Pin. Let's try the simple 4 zeros. And that did it. So pairing is very straightforward. Okay, let's check out. Well, let's see Note Shelf. I believe Note Shelf I use as a writing app, and I believe they support this stylus. There you go, the Jot Pro, the JotTouch. Let's turn it on. See this options. Precision on and off, precision sensitive. It looks like you have 2 buttons you could click to do actions, and then there's the 2 buttons you could also press and hold, which could do separate actions. So you kind of get like 4 buttons out of it. Let's see what kind of actions we have. Undo, redo. Let's make one undo just to mess with it. I'll make both of them undo. I'm not sure. Had something pop on the screen, I wasn't sure. I could feel the sensitivity. You probably can't see it much on this app, but we'll take a look at another app here soon. Clear this page. So with me barely touching anything, the line's pretty thin. But I could see when I push down how However, when I push down, it does feel a little, I don't know. I'm sure it's not going to mess with the screen, but I feel like I'm putting more pressure on the screen itself. All right, let's take a look at an actual drawing out. I like Sketchbook, but I'm not sure if they support it. Let's take a look. Third-party pen. Oh, and Sketchbook does support it. However, unlike the other app, I don't see options to set the buttons in this. Yeah, so that could kind of take away from it. So I'll do a first line, barely touching it. Another line, kind of pushing. I mean, it works nice. It pretty much works like my Pro with a smaller disc. I like the fact it has a smaller disc, so the Pro would probably be really nice. However, I'm not too sure about the sensitivity. Yeah, if I write soft, it's not too dark, and if I start adding pressure, it gets darker. I just probably have to get used to this. I'm used to drawing things and just going over things to make it darker and darker. All right, let's take a look at Procreate, which is one of the advertised apps. I really don't use this too much. I think it froze on me. Let's try this again. Procreate. Try settings. Devices. Enable accessories. Enable touch. Found the touch fine. Again, I don't see any options for the buttons. They have to be in there if this is advertised with it. It could just be me not knowing where. Yeah, let's grab a brush. I mean, I'm not adding any pressure. So slightly darker. pinky touched the screen and the whole screen slid. It's one of the reasons I don't like this one. Let's try a different paintbrush here. Let's try basic inking. I mean, if I really push down, I could really see the darkness of my lines versus just drawing lightly. I mean, it has a lot of potential if it gets to that point. Is it worth $100 right now? I'm not really sure. I need to play around with it and see if it's just me not used to it. Anyhow, this disc is definitely an update, an upgrade. I would definitely recommend getting the Gel Pro, the new one. It has the dampening, and it has a smaller disc as well. And I believe that's about like $30. As for the Touch, not really 100% sold on it yet. I need to use it a little more. It does feel solid. It's made very well. I like the little docking USB charger. Definitely a neat idea. And it's a very solid stylus. I'll post an update in like a week with my thoughts at the time, once I get a couple hours of use actually in this. Alright guys, I'm Thomas from Life with Tech. Thanks for joining us.